I'd like to share a quick story about songwriting and leadership. I was working with a team from a pharmaceutical company, and they're having a big meeting about culture change, risk taking, self-responsibility. I said, okay, great. Why don't you guys write a song expressing this, and you can play it with our band before the session. And they go, wait a minute. So we ended up doing that. But the shift in energy when they came out, and is a big risk. It's considered very risky for people to sing in front of people anyway, right? Some people, that's like their biggest fear. But so like the fact that they're putting it in music, expressing themselves, and it had a very nice tone to the way they put it and stuff, and the risk taking really opened up everyone to the kind of energy they wanted to facilitate and work on. So I was just thinking about that. That was like a songwriting and leadership A+ for me, like when we did that, it was just amazing. So I just wanted to share that. Thank you.
I was thinking something similar to what Paul said. I've been leading a lot of things for a lot of years, small companies, large divisions, in front of hundreds of people all over the world. So leading is not too scary for me in those ways. But singing in front of people is scary, even in this little group. So there's something about that breaking out of, the comfort zone of leading, of leadership that I see. And then there's some learning there. I'm not even sure what it is, but I could just see that would be, for someone like me, like most of you probably, who's done leading a lot for a long while. What is it? What's this new territory where there's fear and hanging back and don't know how and all like that? And how does it translate into new frontiers of leading?
When people take a risk like that, they become vulnerable, and it is a way of eliminating rank. It eliminates that hierarchy. We're all in this together, trying to open ourselves up. And if we're all on the topic of our work, whether we're the bosses or the employees, there's a bonding on a level that's egalitarian, without a hierarchy. That's really special way of sharing and getting to know each other that doesn't happen when we're in rank.
For me, the challenging songship is how to include other people's ideas rather than your own, and how to bring alive a collective solution as opposed to, I've got this great idea, how do I sell it to you? And that's one thing I wanted to say. The other thing is, just in a playfulness way, I could see asking people to write songs, myself included, and you give us a blues, assignment, like my baby done me wrong, whatever that is, my baby done me wrong kind of song, or the in fact, I remember one time Peter, Paul, and Mary had a song where you had to write tearful lyrics to a happy song. Like, my baby done left me bound by the San Francisco Bay. An ocean liner came and took her away. Just fun things like that. I could see a way to bring alive also my own laughter about leadership. As well as get into the spirit of where have you been leading, where you felt like your idea was what really was the solution, and you had to convince everybody else of it, and they wouldn't follow. Just there's fun ways of bringing leadership situations in and tying it to different types of music, I think.
Thoughts. Firstly, it's really cool what you're doing. So maybe more broadly at music rather than songwriting is the idea that music has a spiritual and uplifting quality that really nothing else in life has. I mean, maybe other arts do, maybe other things have the same thing, but there's something about music. It's personal, it's uplifting. And so we would all want that to be part of our leadership. So we want to be uplifting. We want to help people transcend. So the idea is by tapping into your music, you get some of the metaphor of music brings out that quality in us and that relationship. And then if we can bring that to our leadership, then that brings a whole new dimension.